Hi everybody, my name is Emily. Today I wanted to make a little introduction video. It felt a little bit weird just kind of jumping into YouTube without giving a little bit of introduction of who I am. But yeah, so my name is Emily. I am a content writer. I actually own Quill Content Writing, which is a writing agency that provides written content for business owners, entrepreneurs who are looking to kind of share their brand message through written content. That's exactly what I do. Not kind of. That's exactly what I do. I got into this whenever I was 19 years old. So I wasn't writing professionally at 19. I started off with a lifestyle blog. So I always loved to write. I never did like creative writing up until very recently. I never thought that I would be a writer. Like that was never my goal because I didn't do creative writing. There wasn't really a thought in my mind like, oh, you could have a different career as a writer. My freshman year of college, I took a social ethics class and we had to write a journal. And I really was like, I was super proud of what I wrote and I wanted to share it. So after many months of deciding on a name for my blog, I settled on Tea Addicts Anonymous because if you know me, you know that I literally drink so much tea, like sometimes 4 or 5 cups of tea a day. The summer between my freshman year of college and my second year of college. So it was my sophomore year and my junior year because I finished in 3 years. That summer I decided to move home. I switched schools. I started off in a school in Tampa and I moved back to the Fort Lauderdale area where my parents are based, where I went to high school, and where I spent the past 10 years of my life. So I moved home, I started writing, and that fall semester I saw a post on Instagram. It was an Instagram story that a guy from my high school who I didn't even know shared to his story about a blogging internship, and I was like, oh, I'm blogging, like this could be fun. At this point I was working a lot of hours as a nanny, but I was like, I could do something else because I didn't know what I was going to be when I grew up. My major was global studies and I had minors, and at this point I think just English and maybe philosophy. I ended up with English, econ, and philosophy, but I started to like really fall in love with writing. What I really loved was when I could write a blog post or a biography about somebody and people would say that what I wrote about them really resonated with them and it felt natural and they could feel themselves in the article. Once I realized how much I could be getting paid for this work and how much I loved it. So that was the important part. I really loved this work and the pay was decent, especially for somebody who was making 15 bucks an hour as a nanny. The pay was decent. And so at this point, obviously I was in college. I had never worked a real job besides nannying and the internships. I decided that this was a potential career and I figured I might as well give it a go while I still was in college, still kind of had a lot to fall back on, and didn't have to have it all together at that point. So I decided to start looking for freelance clients, and I was looking on Reddit, Craigslist, Facebook, everywhere. I had no idea where to start. So I got a client on Reddit actually, and he was really good to me. He really helped me out because he started critiquing my work. And I wanted so badly for somebody to critique me, somebody to tell me, this is not right, you should fix this, this is that, whatever. So this guy really helped me out in that sense, and he gave me some fun work and I really liked it. So I was like, I should look for more clients. So I made a post in a Facebook group. I connected with a girl who became my mentor and who now I still do some work. My agency does work for her agency from time to time, and she helped me out so much. Not even just with the writing stuff, like she also critiqued my writing, which I really appreciated. But anytime I needed any sort of direction in my business, she'd send me the right way, which was phenomenal. At this point, I was still doing the freelance thing, and then about a year ago, I started developing my brand. Last February 1st is my baby's birthday. Quill Content Writing was officially born, and so the 1-year anniversary is coming up on February 1st. So since then, I have been trying to take this entire thing from me being a freelance writer to me being an agency owner and then writing on my own terms. I want to be a business owner more than self-employed, so that's kind of the direction I've taken. I have a really cool team that works for me. It's small, but we're growing. I personally prefer writing in the travel niche. Like I said earlier, my agency serves businesses in most industries, which is really cool because I do have the opportunity to take on projects in different fields, which I really enjoy as well. If you have any questions for me about content writing, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and you can email me, obviously. I'll leave all the information below. And I'm excited to get to know more about everybody else in this lovely community. So if you want to drop a comment below, if you have any questions, or if you want to introduce yourself, I'd be more than happy to learn about each and every one of you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to me talk about how much I love writing. I really appreciate it. So yeah, stay tuned.